following along this year's draft will once again be televised by ESPN. The network lists 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the start time for its broadcast. However, the first pick, which is held by Phoenix, likely won't be announced until shortly after 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're looking for a Sixers-centric alternative, Well-Being Hour Draft Live special for a second year in a row on Sixers.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Penn basketball head coach Steve Donahue will serve as the lead analyst for the production, which will feature live guests, plus a sit-down with Tom McGinnis and Brett Brown. Of course, our social channels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter will be active, with content coming your way from both the Sixers training complex in Camden, New Jersey, and Barclays Center in Brooklyn, NY. Potential versus fit. In the days leading up to the draft, conversations among the Sixers' top personnel executives in respect to the number 10 pick have increasingly revolved around the potential versus fit debate. That's the question of the day, Delaware Bluecoats general manager Elton Brand said earlier in the week. Do you try to get a player who's going to be an all-star level player eventually, as you project out, or do you get someone who's ready now, who may not have the potential? That's what we're trying to figure out. In addition to running the Bluecoats, Brand also has heavy input on the Sixers' decision-making. He said that the team has its main targets identified, and that there have been a variety of opinions about what to do at 10. It's a funny thing, said Brand. You see an 18-year-old, I see the potential there, but he may never get there. You have a 22 or 23-year-old who's pretty good now, but that's all you're going to get. Prepared to deal. The Sixers officially have 6 picks in this year's draft, not 10, 26, 38, 39, 56, and 60. Given how many of next roster spots are already likely spoken for, the Sixers plan to keep their options open Thursday. Right now, we're evaluating the entire landscape, Elton Brand said. There's going to be a lot of deal flow coming in, so we just have to be prepared to strike, and make sure we have the advantage there, whatever happens, take picks, possibly sell a pick, or use the picks. We just have to be prepared. The Sixers have emerged from 3 of the last 4 drafts with at least 4 selections. Brown's enthusiasm between the Sixers going an extra month longer, due to the playoffs, and his temporary tag as acting head of basketball operations, Brett Brown has had a lot of material to review to get ready for the draft. Coach has been great, said Elton Brand, trying to get all the intel he can. Brand, Vice President of Player Personnel Mark Eversley, and Senior Director of Basketball Operations Vince Roseman have helped catch Brown up to speed. We saw these players live, said Brand, who, along with Eversley and Roseman, attended the combine and multiple pro days. Brown hasn't seen some of these guys until pre-draft workouts. We're getting them in here, getting him prepped to know who these players are and what they can do, and how they can fit into what he can run. What the prospects are saying on Wednesday. Many of the top prospects in this year's draft class fielded questions from the media in New York. Among them were a pair of Wildcats. I know Brett Brown is all about winning, and that's what I'm about too. At Michael_Bridges talks about his impression of the team at NBAR draft media availability in New York. pic.twitter.com/h6luxor1p, Philadelphia 76ers at Sixers June 20, 2018. At Novab guard Dante DiVincenzo talks about going to games at the center this and his impression of the program's progression. pic.twitter.com/QEOOV5QB1U, Philadelphia 76ers at Sixers June 20, 2018, plus, a Reading, Pennsylvania native.